Hey folks, welcome back to the Beer Wrench Garage. Today's one of those days that I really like. We get to go to the junkyard. I need a couple little things. Most importantly, a transmission oil pan. Transmission oil pan for the red Audi. Hey folks, sorry to interrupt the video. This is future me. I just want to give a quick little bit of detail as to why I keep talking about the automatic transmission oil pan. So as I was finishing up the red car, I bungled myself into a situation where I essentially dropped the car on the floor jack and dented the ATF pan, which led to a situation like this, where you have two transmission filters and one is not like the other. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on that, a separate video, which once it gets up, I will put the link here. So if you're seeing my finger point to air, that means I haven't put the video up yet, but you'll see the link there when the video is up, kind of explaining that situation. So that's what that is. And then thanks to my friend Luis for asking about the junkyard videos. Hope you enjoy this one. Please keep watching. Thank you, and back to the video. But I just wanted to include you guys on my trip to the junkyard because, again, like I said before on my other video about the junkyard, it's just, I like going to the junkyard. It's kind of like one of those things where I find relaxation and just kind of evens me out. I appreciate all the folks that have been watching the videos lately. If you like what you see, please click like, subscribe, and for certain, leave comments. Let me know what you think. If you see these videos, you watch them, and you know, I love your input. One of my favorite things is to engage with the folks that watch these videos. All right, I'll catch you back inside. All right, guys, welcome back. So this isn't one of my more favorite yards. It's kind of busy, one of the busier ones, and of course, I wasn't able to get the doggone the little wheelbarrow thing like this guy has right here. So I gotta lug my shit around, but that's fine. At least it makes it easy to move around. But yeah, I just want to bring you in, and you know, I got a beautiful day to mess around in the junkyard. This is an interesting wagon. What is it? Look at that. It's a Passat wagon. It's actually the same engine that's in the Audi, but it's a different transmission. So I can't use the transmission pan on this, but that 2.0 is the same engine. All right, we'll come back to this in a minute. Actually, we won't come back to this in a minute. I don't want to mess with it. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but it was some kind of traumatic deal here. Also, obviously, it's an automatic, but this would be a neat car to like mess with if it wasn't all shattered up. Anyway, let's go find the A4. I think it's an 07 A4 that I'm looking for, and then we'll have a beer and start pulling that pan and get the heck out of here. Here's like a 5 Series BMW. All right, I'll bring you in once we find that A4. Oh, hello, look at what we have here. This isn't the A4 I was looking for, but look at this. That's a 6-speed transmission here. Oh man, let's see what we got. Oh. All right, so guys, the reason I was so disappointed on that other A4 we just looked at that was a manual is it was a front-wheel drive car, and the transmission on the front-wheel drive cars is different than obviously the all-wheel drive cars. Now, I don't know if the transmission is totally a different model or if it just like the tail shaft back end is different. I'll take a look at that. But yeah, it's a front-wheel drive car, so it wasn't just easy O2X transmission. I think it's a whole different transmission. But I'll go take a look at it on the way out. Anyway, this is the automatic car that I came for. I'm gonna pop in there and pull the transmission oil pan. It's probably, I don't know if these guys drain the transmission fluid, so I hope they do. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty messy. But it's about time for a beer since we found our car. And as you can see, it's actually kind of a busy day at the junkyard. And you don't see it on the video, but there's like tons and tons of people walking around, and it's just much busier than normal. And again, this is one of the more busier junkyards. So we'll grab the pan off of this car, take another look at the other car. They're having like a 50% off sale, so maybe we'll grab the turbo off that car. It's just a KO3. It's not like a really big, nobody really wants it, but you know, it might have some use for a functioning KO3. Anyway, I don't know, we'll see. I need the pan right now, so we'll get on this and then I'll come back with you guys. All right, guys, so a simple trip to the junkyard to get freaking automatic transmission oil pan, turned into a little bit more. The other front wheel drive manual car cylinder head looked really good. Turbo felt really good, so I went and got those as well. And we'll see how much they want to charge me if I want to buy now. The head that I pulled is clean head with the updated intake cam. Really clean valves. That car had been taken care of before it ended up here. This head is really freaking nice. But before we go pay the bill here and check out, we're gonna finish up our last Mick Ultra and talk about like junkyard etiquette or culture. So a couple of times, and as you can see, when I show up to the junkyard, I bring a bunch of tools. I had a couple of folks come ask me to borrow tools, and I could instantly tell that those people were good people, and you know, I had no qualms about it. So it's kind of weird. Like it's a junkyard, but most of the time when I run into people, they ask to borrow tools because I come with a bunch of tools, and they assume like, well, they're not wrong. I got a bunch of tools, so I come and borrow tools, and I would never let people out on the street borrow tools, but here at the junkyard, I'm really comfortable if I get a good feel on a person, just give them a tool and tell them to bring it back when they're done. Most of the stuff I bring to the junkyard is, you know, junkyard tools. So if I were to ever lose it or someone to take it, not the end of the world. But I always think it's neat when folks kind of like rely on each other at the junkyard. It's almost like a subset, like a culture of people that, you know, if you're a junkyard rat, like there's a certain code of ethics, and if you borrow someone's tools, you're gonna not steal them. Anyway, I thought that was neat. We're gonna finish up this beer. We'll pay for this junk and see what they charge us. All right, folks. So thank you for watching the video. As you saw, actually, the head and the turbo that we pulled on this trip to the yard actually ended up going to other folks that were in need of those parts. So there were good parts that I scavenged, but I didn't need them, so I was able to get them to folks that used them. So that's great. We're kind of recycling these parts and giving them new life and letting other people use them to make their cars live longer, which is awesome. I hope you liked this video. Please go ahead and give us a thumbs up if you did. We got more junkyard videos coming up. We got a different project car that's actually just sitting outside, and I have to kind of introduce to the channel. So please go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.